Hello everybody, and welcome to Let's Battle for Wesnoth. Yeah, so the rebels, Konrad and his rebels, or Lysar and her rebels, because Konrad's claim to the throne is now transferred to Lysar, the battle princess, and possibly, yeah, has more authority than Konrad seems. I don't know, I think I like to just call Konrad's army, Konrad's rebels. It's more, yeah, I'm used to doing that. I wonder why Konrad, I don't know, still now I kind of question how Konrad was able to cede his, the claim to the rightful heir to Lysar with not much of a protest. I think that maybe because he was living with the elves like for 17 years of his more, what is it called, formative years, yeah, that I think he's more elf than human in a way. I don't know exactly about the differences, but the thing is, he just, was fine. He didn't really say much about Lysar kind of taking things in charge. Yeah, so they basically entered across the Great River into Wesnoth proper in the last mission. Met some, I guess, sentry forces along with the orc ally and was able to handily defeat them. But I think this mission, this scenario is going to be a bit different. This scenario, I think, presents a bit of a impasse for us to either, test the current strength of our army because, the cavalryman is going to be just a handful to fight against. They do have charges, and although I didn't use a lot of charge. In fact, I don't have a lot of horsemen in my army, but I do abhor using charges. First of all, because they're kind of a crapshoot. They miss, they get damaged same percentages. So if they strike, they can inflict 50% more than their normal attacks. But if they whiff on it, or even if they don't whiff on it, they do get attacked or they get counter attacked for 50% more damage too. The thing is that they have more HP, so they can survive that one encounter, say one-on-one battle ensues. So I wanted to at least keep the cavalry units that I had and then develop them along, so I have like at least 2 level 2 or more horseman units, but I didn't want to sacrifice them needlessly, so I didn't use a lot of charges. But I think here they're gonna just put these cavalrymen lancers into grinder and they're gonna just charge, with making things really difficult for us. And if you notice, I accelerated the speed of the units a bit because I think, well, I did experience it beforehand, how long it might take for all the units to move in this battlefield, which is pretty large, and now this is 50 turns, so it's going to take a whole lot of time. So I did make it so that, using more than CPU and GPU technology, I think they can definitely make it even go faster, but this is what I have. I think I'm happy with the faster unit animations instead of skipping it entirely. Usually when I do AAR, I do skip AI moves, and sometimes because I don't really know where they are, I cannot really track them as they move around. I do get surprised, and yeah, that makes things a bit difficult, so I think this is a good compromise. Okay, so now, the plan is to get this guy first. Now, Karl, a very helpful tip, I think it's going to be revealed throughout playing this scenario, but I guess this is a good knowledge to have beforehand. If you defeat this guy, then this guy will join you. And this is really important because, as I said before, I don't have a lot of horseman units in my army. And it's a level 3 unit. Level 3 unit. Yeah, it takes like... How many experience points to get to this point from just a normal horseman? I don't know, like 220 or 250 XP. So yeah, this is some... this is... if I get to have at least 2 of these guys, it's going to be big deal. Yeah, it's a big boost to army since I don't have a lot of horsemen. Yeah, so this is going to be a balancing act. I can just hunker down defensively, place the archers here, and just end turn, keep adding to the strength, rotate out, using the forest as an advantage, leverage against the horsemen or against other units that might come, and wait the turns out until I reach that 35th kill, confirmed kill, and then it's going to be over. But then if I want to get some of the units here, then I need to venture forth and risk my army to expose my army to the cavalry charges. I mean, because they can move in a staggered fashion, owing to the fact that these guys are spread out like this. And then I think the developers did a great job of, I mean, for me it's not great, but you know, for the adding to the difficulty of this scenario, they did a great job of making things so that you constantly face the stream of cavalrymen. And I think for this mission, I really need to bring a lot of level 1 units, level 1 archers in order to be successful. Although I do need a lot of veteran units, for me to succeed in this particular fashion, I need to set up a defensive buffer at least to try to protect the flank from the guys from the west. Because I'm aiming for this guy first, Saruga, because he's the closest and it's open field, so even if I don't attack him, I'm going to get attacked from behind, so I need to finish him quick. And then trying to maybe go for this guy as well, by adding the forces that I have stationed around here or here, and then yeah, defeating them and trying to cross the rivers while fending these guys off or occupying them. Yeah, it's going to be not easy. I'm going to strike a balance of either defending and attacking, going to measure our pace. The movement point definitely has to be considered very carefully, but hopefully I can manage this. Yeah, a couple of times, I have to admit, I have to confess, I did try this mission a couple of times. Once I was successful, but I lost so many units. I lost like level 2, level 3 units, Avengers, Marksmen, I lost like, oh, I cannot even count. So even though I was successful, it really left a bad taste in my mouth, and I just decided to do it once again. Now I don't want to do AAR for this one because, I don't know, I just don't feel like doing it. I just like to accomplish it, maybe because I lost a couple of times already and was able to eke out a victory, that I really feel that I need to get this down in order to prepare better for the next mission, which is going to be the end. Yeah, this is the second last scenario, folks. So I really need to concentrate, and maybe if I don't talk that a lot, I'm sorry, apologizing beforehand due to the lack of commentary. I like to focus a bit more than usual because this is definitely a change of pace, a boost of the difficulty, and yeah, I need to think about what you need to bring. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's just yeah, let's do that without further ado. Okay, let's bring in the leadership guy first. Very important to lead our level 1 unit. Yeah, going to come into a lot of use, and the archers will form a basis of our vanguard. Yeah, I kind of get worried that I should bring a bit more veteran units first. Okay, so a lot more archers, that's good. But then yeah, the catch is that, the caveat is that this guy is bringing all star cast of horsemen. Well, I can't be too happy about that. But let's try to make things work. And this time I'm going to send 2 of these guys west. And going to be followed up with a healer. I guess, yeah, this guy. Oh, okay, leader, okay, sure, yeah. Konrad was now occupying the keep. Okay. And now this guy south. 3 guys down south. That Frederick. Yeah, get this. Followed up by the leader. And I think Lysar is going to go west. Oops. Alright. Another druid going to be useful. This guy is going to, this girl is going to go south. Another archer and some better unit to follow. Okay, let's see. So to go south, I'm going to add a champion. And Silver Mage is a good choice for this particular hex. Avenger, Lord. Okay, maybe Sharpshooter. The Mission Lord could do pretty well, at least against the archers. Not against the horsemen, but yeah, it could be pretty useful. Could be pretty useful. Some tank? Yeah, some tanks would be pretty nice to have. Sorceress? Yeah, sure. Sorceress. It is. Okay. Now these guys are mostly all cavalrymen, so need to look out. Watch out. Okay. Nice. Alright, so one cavalryman to face us the next 2 turns. Preferably during the night. And these guys are all cavalrymen. Well, 2 longbowmen. Alright. Father, this is sure madness. We cannot afford to play games. We should be marching against the Queen. Yeah, I don't want to sacrifice any more troops than necessary, but this is the reality. Lord Bayar, halt this folly. I challenge you to a personal combat. Now that's an idea. Oh, you have amused me, young heir. Ho, challenge indeed. Well, yeah, hoes. Young heir, then you assent to my claim? Well, Lysars, you're basically out of the loop. Impudence, bah! Use the orcs on our plains. They did not grant you a test of your strength. I fail to see the purpose of this exercise. Only weakens us. No, well, you may be weakened, but the horse clans are eternal. Right, I will promise you this. However, if you can defeat me personally, I myself will join your siege of Weldon. Oh, okay. Aye. All in agreement. As for Konrad. Okay. Yeah, now this guy. 17 times 2, he says. Now the charge boosted up by 50%, so that's going to be, of course, knowing this game, not only 8.5, but I think 9. There's going to be 26 times 2 attack. Now, I think this is a 50% chance of landing, but this is a point where I need to weigh the risk versus, the risk versus restarting the LP, so I need to probably go back and play safe. I do have 50 turns, and I don't want to take on all the knights. Must be patient, I must be patient. And I mean, if this guy goes back and try to attack us with the whole group, then we are in serious trouble. Of course, we expect that the AI is going to give us a bit of a break there. I hope that we can continue knowing that we'll be able to survive to fight another day by the virtue of pacing ourselves and trying to lead the AI on to their intended areas, the kill zone, so to speak. Okay, and this sorceress is going to be important in weakening this guy. I hope that I have enough of this. Alright, so I have 247, so which unit should I bring? Of course, some of it have to be level 1 archer. Elvish hero, okay, good, because even though, well, I mean, it is almost on the verge of upgraded to champion, so that's a pretty good candidate. Extra health pool is definitely welcome. Yeah, and loyal Avenger, going to be very important to have, definitely. Huntman could go west. And so does Sharpshooter. And build with Archer. Yeah, build with Archer. More Archers. The Pierce attack does make a difference. Okay, Konrad could capture here. Although I don't really should be concerned about the money. They're going to go into the negatives. Alright, so this is what I feared. Yeah, this is what I feared. Thankfully it's going to be dusk, so you don't have to concern too much about them inflicting the maximum amount of damage. Yeah, now they have captured all the villages. And now we have to just mass our forces because next turn is going to be where I need to not only get this guy but these guys too. I think they're going to try to rush as a group, which is something I should be fearing. Yeah, okay. Alright, Konrad. Let's bring in some veterans. Possibly a healer and also somebody, I mean if I have anybody. Well, I can bring in some shamans too, because the entangle might work wonders against the horsemen. Although still going to inflict heavy damage. Yeah, that's true. But not going to be as bad if that works. And they have a pretty good track record. See, Average Rider is quick, that's good, but I don't really see how quickness is going to help us. We're not trying to capture every village. Now we have 41, thankfully I can bring in 2 veteran units, which I'm going to try to do. Okay, so mage might be... no, mage might not be that useful here. Marksman and ranger, okay, here we go, there's 2 of these guys that I can bring, that is... well, I think I'll be also... well, I'm tempted with bringing a tank. We do need a big helpful, because I think there will be a time that we're gonna get caught by one of the cavalry charges, because I think this is a staggered type of deal that I cannot hope to evade. Although after the initial charge, I think the enemy is not going to bring in the wave of wall of cavalrymen. But still, it's going to add to the difficulties, yes. Okay. Impact is going to be not good. So I guess that kind of rules out the highwayman. Well, Archmage could... yeah, I think it could work. It could work. Could work. About the rogue? No. Need something with Pierce. Yeah. Merman is an interesting unit. They have a lot of rivers here, but then the rivers themselves are not wide. The enemy could be trapped and the merman could have a field day. The road to get to the river itself is rather long and perilous. Yeah, I wish I had another healer or sorceress or any type of entangle unit. Well, I cannot really pass up the opportunity to bring the Archmage and making the most out of the damage that we can inflict. Or I can bring the Paladin. Yeah, Paladin it is. Yeah, healer and does well against the archers during the night, I think. Using the sword, that is. Hopefully. Okay. How about here? Okay, they're rather late, so we can try to capture here. And then just stay in the forest while they're busy trying to recapture the villages. We're not particularly concerned about Silver Mage. Okay, we have 2 healers. Might not really need 2 healers in the west. We might not. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think we just send 1 just in case. Yeah. 1 is enough, I think. And what else? Do we have every unit covered? Well, there's a way to go about doing that. Of course, it's going to take some time. Just awaiting this guy to come. Now, I think this guy could... at least here, I think this guy could come up a bit closer. Yeah, a bit closer. This guy could also move up a bit. And this guy also. Yeah, let's just move in a line. Not waste the movement point. Okay. Alright, so we'll be able to attack in a coordinated fashion, hopefully. Okay. Now busy capturing. Wow, there are a lot of horses. I wonder if the archer could hold on to... okay, I don't know, that's whether I can cover all of them, but it's during the night, so fortunately the archers not be able to do much damage. Yeah. Wow, the cavalryman is moving so fast, it almost has a trail of blur after these guys. Yeah, okay, so they're gonna make it to our... on this other side of the... I don't know what this river is, but yeah, other side of the river by next morning, which doesn't bode well for us. Well, at least we can consolidate our troops a bit and bring in more units if necessary. Like these guys could be there to defend. And the way the things are set up, okay, this is good news. That father can definitely charge ahead. And this guy could also be, yeah, okay, so this is actually good. Because we can reach, wow, this guy can, 6 movement point. Definitely more than I anticipated. I underestimated the movement range of these guys. Yeah, it's plenty to reach here. And bringing the fear of magical fire from this guy. Alright, I hope that the RNG doesn't get affected by the accelerated speed. Hopefully not. And one of the big guys is going to get a taste of the lightning and all these heavy attacks. Cannons will just deal with... yeah. Okay, cool, cool. Alright. Now... yeah, the leader... well, I think he can do something. Yeah, wow, this guy can show pretty fast. Quick and strong. Wow, nice. Nice set of traits. Dexterous and intelligent. Dexterous means what? Alright, check out. Yeah, just check it out. What's dexterous? You need to do 1 more damage for every successful strike in ranged combat. So strong is when you strike it with a melee attack. Dexterous is... yeah, it does the same thing that strong does to ranged attacks. Okay, so let's try it out. Nice. Wow, didn't get hurt. That's good. That's good. Sure. Okay, so who is to get upgraded? This guy. Oh, nice. Opportunity. Alright, missed all. Okay, alright, well, it's okay. It's alright, it's nothing to be worried about. Yeah, let's entangle and snare. And use this guy to finish. Alright, good, nice. So you can see we killed our first unit out of 35. Needed to impress the clans enough so that they will let us go. Or if we can destroy the head of the clan itself, they're going to join us. But there's a catch, and you see soon what that catch is. When I first encountered it, I was, to say the least, rather disappointed. But, I mean, the game sense, game mechanic wise, it makes perfect sense. Well, since there are a lot of horses about, I think I need a lot of healing and a lot more units. A lot more units. So I'm going to go west using these guys. I'm going to go west. Yeah, the shaman too. I think I should have brought more shaman. And I think, yeah, sources should go there. I need to make them weak. Yeah. Now, hopefully I'll be able to finish this guy up. Sure, yeah, there's no contest. 11. Okay. Now. Perfect. Hopefully. Alright, good. 33 left. Well. We are a long way from reaching our goal, but hopefully it's gonna come soon. See that village down there. By the way, if you turn off the terrain drawing, it's much clearer that you'll be able to track some of the units here. But then I think they also track the village, so you can turn off the village as well. So only the units are visible. Except for these guys, because they are kind of camouflaged in the dark brown background. So I guess only these guys I need to pay close attention to. Green guys are kind of far away, so are the purple and orange. Yeah, then we are congregated here to face them all. And we did a pretty good job in this night. Eliminated a whole lot of them. Opened our way for south. After that, let's see. I have moved all my units. Yes. Only Lysar is... Lysar and this guy. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, this is scary. Yeah, very scary indeed. Not only the black guys are coming, the black knights, but purple knights also winning the action to try their hand or hooves against Lysar. The plucky but weak archer units only have Lysar's leadership and forest to protect them. This is scary. This puts the fear of God in people, folks. I mean, RNG in people. Yeah. Yes, okay, so we buy our time in the forest. We just melt away. Let them get all them villages. Maybe I even retreat. I do tend to bring in maximum amount of units for some reason. I do tend to go overboard with number of units I bring, but in this case I think this might be the only way to play. Considering that I have to contend with this amount of yeah, why is this six of them? No, 7. My goodness. 7 cavalry units bearing down upon us. Oh. Now where was this unit all stationed? Let's see. Maybe I could ambush them during the night and then run away. I think that might also work. Just might work. Because this guy will be able to cross, right? Now these guys are all going to be blocked. So at least we can, we can probably try to ambush them in a way. Just have to station ourselves just outside the range and see, and we can just use the forest as a defensive buffer if things do not turn the way we want it. I mean, they could definitely wait until the rest of the guys reach the riverbed, and then they can attempt the crossing together. That's when we're going to run away to the forest, into the night. Paladin, also a healer. Not gonna do too much against those cavalrymen. Might be better used to counter the archers that the southern guys brought, but they're not too powerful. Yeah. So we can advance without worrying too much, especially the fodder. Yeah. So let's just, well, use these guys to go forth. Alright. Okay, so just happy medium. Everybody will get healed. Alright. Yeah, I guess I captured that. Meantime, all these guys, calm down. Cannons also. Wow, I just learned from Cannonbolt that cannon is supposed to be immortal. This guy's immortal. High Lord. I guess if you reach the rank of High Lord, you're able to live forever. Now, for curiosity's sake, I tried the campaign called Under the Burning Sun, and it is basically what we call it Wesnoth far in the future. It is post-apocalyptic environment. I wonder if cannons is still present in the far-flung future. It'd be very interesting if he does. Very interesting. The stories that he could tell. Maybe I should just retreat. Okay, I get you. Yeah, that was very smart. Very smart indeed. This is a problem that we are facing now. Yeah, 20%, well, we can... They're all level 1s though. Should I try it? 40% times 20% against 20%. This guy can travel pretty far for some reason. Right. Let's try it. Let's try this. See if it works. Most of these guys will be destroyed, I am afraid to say. Zero mage? Okay. Zero mage is... Get destroyed and Riser can run very slowly. So she'll get run down. She'll be run down. This might be a problem. Should I wait? Should I run away when I had a chance? That is the problem. That is a choice I have to make. That is a choice I have to make. 12 times 3 and has only the charge attack, so it's going to be 18 times 3. 18 times 3 is enough to finish this guy off so quickly. But I don't know exactly what the attack is going to be from the deep water or water. I think it's going to remain the same, just that its defense is going to be weakened and it's liable to get hit a bit more. Well, I mean a lot more, but still I don't know. I mean, these guys are not really great on open terrain either. I mean, if there's a forest tiles all along, I'd definitely be more receptive to. Yeah, receptive to lining these guys up, but I don't know. Well, I have to try it, I think. Not everybody will die. They just have to block their way. I think that was a bit different from the first formation that I set up, yeah, which is this, and I can live with that. And Eyesight is going to provide a bit more oomph to the attacks. But for now, I think I just station this guy here, just in case, and form a second line of defense here. There's some couple of level 2 guys, yeah, level 2 guys. And level 1 guy, yeah, okay. Now I can, yeah, try to heal this guy as best as possible. This guy will just stay here and run at the first sign of trouble. Alright, well, I mean, I made the choice and hopefully it's not going to come back. Well, I think it's going to come back and bite me pretty hard. Yeah, I think this is what's going to happen. But, I don't know. Alright, sorceress. Oh, sorceress is not there. Okay, only this. Alright, let's make you weak. Slowed. Nice. Another decision I can make is whether I should go straight charging ahead or wait for these guys to come. I think I should choose the latter. Yeah, pick apart these guys as much as possible. 9 times 4, right. Yeah, not much damage. That's good. some big heavy guy to finish this guy off. Sure, why not? 30 left. Huh, okay. Let's keep going down. Yeah, they have a pretty... This guy must be quick. Yeah, he's quick. Put that fodder a bit in the front. This guy will slither down the side if possible. Yeah, good. I think that is a better way of doing it. Just to move and shift. Okay, now the exciting part here. I don't know how the thing is going to go. Hopefully it's going to... you know, I mean, if it's a wash, if I stop them from moving at least a couple of turns, then I think it's going to be much better for us. I think we have plenty of units to counter them. Although I don't know, maybe it's a bad decision. Alright, I don't really feel good, but hopefully it's going to work out. Oh, alright. Well, somebody's gonna go up. Yeah. Okay. I need damage them, but not enough. It was not enough. And of course the archer is not great. Oh my, that's not good. Shide is dead. Yeah, I need to restart. That's level 3 unit and almost instrumental to our cause. Yeah, I think I got a bad roll. The enemies brought in some heavy cavalry and I also made a bad choice to bring in and then station these guys too close. Yeah. Alright, let's start again. The Chide is so important. Too important a unit to lose. Which is a shame, I mean. Alright, so... for this turn, or for this attempt, I try to bring in the units together without splitting them up and see what happens. Yeah, I think that is another way of going about it. Yeah, the unit I lost. Oh boy. And the sorceress? Sure, okay. Don't think really matters, because it's going to stop either way as we pace our troops. Yeah, now this time it's more a bit buried. Yeah, it's they're all, yeah, these guys I need to watch out. But right after I get to the south, that is where I should be very concerned about. Yeah, okay, so forget about everybody. Forget about, well, I mean, I could probably use a defensive stance around here instead of near the river. Yeah, I definitely thought that I could protect the river, but it wasn't to be. I mean, sometimes miscalculation takes a toll, and that was devastating in the way it unfolded. As you can see, the devastating charge attacks are something that I haven't experienced before. If you have 7 or 8 of them, you're liable to just throw some of them into the fire, and more than 50% of the time, surprisingly enough, although it seems to be 50% chance, you're going to make the most out of it. Even more than most out of it, because the damage reward is that much great. Okay, so more, maybe I should bring in more equal number almost of shamans and archers. Yeah. Let's see. Avenger could be useful. White mage, yeah. And this time all shaman. See how it works. Shaman against the devastating cavalryman. Although I don't want them to be expendable right away. Yeah, the cavalryman is charging up north. Alright, these are all archers, level 1, so I guess... And they're rather slow. They're at movement point of 5 instead of 8 or 7 for the cavalryman. And Konrad, yeah, last ditch attempt to sue for some reason. Of course, reason is in short supply. Okay. Right, so the game is such that I don't know if we can even run away from this. 17 times 2, 16 times 3. Can you run away from this? I don't think so. Maybe they got attracted by the village. Yeah, wow, it moves so far. I don't know if the Wesnoth can make it. Canis is able to not be able to make it. Well, Canis, then you should better go into that, yeah, to offer you the best chance of to stay on the side of the land of the living. And yeah, these guys have some wherewithal to get some villages just because. What should I bring? Huntsman? Druid? Yeah, definitely Druid. Silver Mage, well, they can be recruited a bit north of where we are. Huntsmen, of course, they are the Huntsmen of the Night. They are very effective, bringing 11 times 4 damage ranged against, or pierce damage against our would-be Cavalrymen. Very dangerous. I don't really know exactly how to defend against these guys. I mean, if I was able to rescue that titular, oh gosh, that was very interesting attack. Although I got hit once, I was able to evade the 2 attacks thereafter. That surely could have finished cannons off. But then I was mentioning the Dwarvish leader that we could have rescued, although I don't really know his name nor who that would have been. Possibly the first guy that we met in the caves. If we rescued him, we were able to recruit a unit called Dwarvish Guardsmen. And Guardsmen has, I think, spear. I don't know whether they can throw it, but they have spear. And along with all the resistance that dwarves bring across the board, there could have been a godsend against this cavalryman. I wouldn't have any trouble bringing level 1 after level 1 a guardsman surrounded with, well, not surrounded with, surrounding the leaders like Konrad, Lysar, and the Marshal here, and be able to dispatch it without any problem. But things as they are, I cannot even recruit them by giving them money. All the gold that they need. I trade my Scepter of Fire for being able to recruit the Guardsmen, but I cannot do that. I let the ship sail. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but that's why it is. Okay, now let's advance a bit. Just a bit. Let's stay together as a big family. Big happy family. That's right. This guy will surely capture here, and this guy will accompany this guy. There's a bit of an insurance on the flank, and I have to take some precaution, but I have to take every inch or every opportunity that I can get to get those guys off our track or south. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I should spill a bit over to the west. Yeah, I think this is a good area. Maybe because of discrepancy in the movement point of these guys spent while trying to cross the river, whereas even though they bring 6 or 7, it's going to be staggered a bit, although it's going to be just turn after the other, and it's going to make us sweat bullets. You have seen how they were able to just dispatch the Elvish archers like it's nothing. Although they get damaged a bit, the units that are following them was able to make quick work of Lysar, and anybody who, well, not Lysar, shied, and anybody who was unfortunate to stay in the path. Yeah. So there was a lesson. That I sorely needed. I mean, from the previous play, I didn't really heed the lesson. Perhaps because I was a bit flustered, yeah, that's true. That's why I'm doing this again. That was not really the best moment of my Alpine career. Alright, so rest is going to be archers. 49. Okay, so I can bring in either one veteran unit or two of these guys. Let's bring two fighters, why don't we? Just to maximize the body count. Oh, hello. Yeah, I guess I just forgot how to do math. I have this bevy of unit available to us. Now, let's see if I can make the most out of it by bringing in a... Oh, shaman, sure. Let's make it a bit different. Let's make it a bit wild. Let's make it... Nice formation. Although it's not the most optimal one. Yeah, the heavy unit, heavy melee unit should be in the front. Of course. Oh, these guys are busy. These guys are busy capturing villages. Okay, they brought another cavalry unit. And they are doing a pretty good job of distancing themselves. I might just stay put if they cannot reach us right away. Going to be night and we're making sure that we make use of it. Yeah, we can reach, we'll be able to reach this guy, especially with Konrad, but not much after that. The crapshoot. Oh no, actually, yeah, I can probably reach this guy pretty quickly. Let's try it right away. That is good. And this level 1 guy is going to have a story to tell. If this guy is able to finish this guy off. Lucky there, very lucky. Okay. Alright. Should I just go for it? 4 times 2. Well, do I have a healer? Yeah, okay. I have a entangle. Well, 40% might not be good. Oh, I was able to... Yeah, was able to damage this guy, entangle him. Now I guess we can shoot him to our heart's content. Let's see if I can bring this guy down a bit. No, I don't think I can make use of the leadership. No, Lysar can do this. Yes, Lysar can do it. Position her a bit better, like here. So the other guys can get leadership ability. Yeah, sure. Oh, okay, that was a fight. 9-4. Now that's what I'm talking about. But missed all of it. Okay, so that's not what I'm talking about. A bit too hasty there. Is anybody else? Okay, I still have a lot of units here. Alright, so let's just move these guys ahead to the maximum movement point. As far as their movement point will allow, that's what I meant to say, sorry. Yeah, so these guys can all... Well, I guess we need to rely on the... Who should I rely? Should I... 14 still... still... Yeah. Okay. I can live with that. Good. Alright, so we can capture it. Nice. Also heal these guys. Nice. Alright, so healers everywhere. I guess that's another plan. Now this guy could... Yeah, this guy could get caught in the next turn if it decides to come up north. So I guess we need to move as much as possible to get him. Yeah. Cannons is damaged a bit from the first cavalry attack. Still be able to inflict some heavy damage against anybody who comes near. Alright, it's good to have one whole big family together. Well, I mean, okay, this is all I have. Alright, so this is the big army. I wonder what happened to Konrad's Elvish army. I mean, in the exposition leading to the trip to Wesnoth, It told of a grand elvish army or something. Maybe they got wrapped up by the arduous travel through the Dragon Mountains and was lost. And now we only have our guys that were with us all along. Pretty sad really if that was the case. And they bring level 1 Cavalryman. Okay, adding to the fire, adding to the pain. Alright, okay. Now these guys are trouble. Yeah, definitely. If we meet them in the night, during the night, that is going to be very good for us. But I don't know how we can plan that, since some of them are already crossing the river. In fact, they have successfully crossed the river. Now let's... very important. 5 times 3 ranks, look at that, look at that. Maximum, maybe 24 damage, still can kill, almost kill the shaman. So we need to act fast. Oh, I guess I can use this guy. Sure. Yeah, I knew that I was going to miss a bit. Can you upgrade some of these guys? Then it's going to be nice. Alright, so these guys, level 1 guys, well, okay. Fighters and these guys will set up shop around here. Bringing some 70% defensive rating. Going to be pretty good. Hopefully. Alright, so who's supposed to be upgraded here? Now this guy, yeah. But not be able to reach, unfortunately. So, for the next time. Now, alright, this guy is pretty good position. Yeah, pretty good position to be able to do some work. Alright, 31 clan members. Alright, so I think 4 so far. Alright, now we okay, so we have open expanse to travel. Alright, so let's try to see. Yeah, just on the edge, so okay. Yeah, set the limit of our advance. Good. And let's just move. Move. These guys should be almost at the forefront. Yeah. The room is pretty warm, by the way. So just speaking continuously, I shouldn't really do that, but kind of gives me a bit of a comforting kind of matter-of-factness, consistency that I guess also helps me concentrate a bit more. I hope it doesn't put you to sleep, and I hope that I play the bad game out of myself in the couple of attempts beforehand. Alright, so that's the entirety of our army. It's kind of funny that this army is a majority, well not really, but you know, most of the majority of the units that is the work of around previous 37 episodes or so. Sometimes I thought they might not be enough and still think that they might not be enough, because if I had enough, well, because possibly my skills not great, but if I had enough, I probably would have been more bold as to not only go for the Southern General, but also go for all the clans. Now this is on, which is going to be a danger for us. So we're going to wait and instead set up shop here to protect us better from the flank. Hopefully it works, unlike the last time. Level 3 guy, very important. Now I also need to let go of some of these guys. I mean, it's almost that I don't want to lose any of the guys, and if I lose some of them, of course it might be sad, but I need to learn to let it go sometimes. That's what I should be, because if I can't let go, then I might have to play this game until the end of time. And I set myself up in a way, I don't mind, but I need to mention, of course, that for the newcomers to the series, that I decided not to save scum. So, you know, that is something I have to live with, and I hope that it's something that a bit more, I guess, a bit more sheen, well, not much, but a bit more sheen to what I have done here. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sheen as in bit more feeling of accomplishment. I guess that's what I was going for. Oh my goodness, they're fast. Now they're hot on our trails. Okay, now they are... Alright. If they want to attack us, they can attack us. Preferably the units in the forest. Okay, yeah, now we're coming too. Okay, so in 2 turns they arrive. In 1 turn they clash against us. 11 times 2 spear charge, so it's going to be 30 maximum, 40, 28. Yeah, so I just leave level 1 guys here and catch them in the mountains. Hopefully. I think this guy will go in here. And I will... I don't know whether I should be doing this, but... Oh, still need to move a bit back. Or I just shift myself a bit. Like this. Yeah, why not? I'm just trying to get close as possible yet. They brought another... Oh my. Yeah, this is not good. I need to... Oh, this is not retreat, this is strategic... what do you call it? Maneuver. Oh my, this is bad. I really need to move back a bit farther than I like. But they brought in the cavalrymen. What can I do? What can I do? Let's see. From there I saw... And here. I think, yeah, this is the marginal line. Am I being too careful here? Should I sacrifice my grunge once again? I think they're not going to move and expand. Try to force their way. Just trying to oh my, they're able to track us pretty far and wide, which is unfortunate, really. Okay, so this is something that I don't know whether I should employ, but I'm just on the side of caution, folks. On the side of caution. It's going to catch up with me in the end, though. It's going to catch up. Almost has the feeling of I'm just gunning for killing 35 of their troops and be done with it. I'm happy with that. I think next scenario, I don't know what is going to be in store for us, but I like to keep all the units if possible. Yeah. Okay, alright, well, that's that. I don't have much time. Everybody's converging against us. Yeah. That is foolishness. Now we can maneuver towards south. Unless they bring in one more cavalry. During the night we can make a move, but unfortunately that is half of the turns. So 25 turns I have to defeat more than 25 units. Well, unless they're all archers, I can definitely do something against the archers, but I can probably kill them. That is the elvish power. And one more. Gone. Ooh, now I need to really move. How about... Okay, so here, alright, so let's move this guy here. Yeah, okay. You don't know what hit him. You won't know what hit him. Because I'm moving all my units here. Outside of the range. Just playing within the boundaries, folks. Some more guys here. Now I don't want to get caught in the open. This guy... Wow. Look at the range on this guy. This guy can burn rubber. 11... Wow, this is basically Rifle Master point. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this guy should not run all the way up. That's going to be unfortunate. That's going to be funny. If not, well, that's going to be sad. If you are not so funny. Yeah, because that's what I want to say. So do I leave these guys high and dry in the mountains? Well, I guess not high and dry at least, because they're in their element. But for now, we need to adjust. This is probably the lesson for the next mission as well. Okay, no, this guy is in danger. Oh gosh, alright, should I go back? Should I go back and try to adjust once again? Okay, alright. Yeah, it was not too far. It's not too far. It was not too far. There's no rhyme or reason on the kind of movement that I am conducting right now, just to get out of the literal game over screen. Just getting out of it is the primary concern. I have to be careful. Oh my, oh my, oh my. They're converging on us, folks. They're converging on us. What can I do? What can I do, folks? They're converging on us. The clans are gaining on us. Yeah, wow, that is a power. That is a power, as you can see. Yeah, they're going to get trampled because I don't have enough movement point. This is another mistake that I did. I should have set up a buffer zone to try to slow them down, but now I am open for business in the open terrain. Maybe this has to be AR. Maybe I shouldn't talk while playing. I cannot run. I cannot hide. This is it. This is it. Yeah, this is it. Wow. It's unfortunate, but I lose some units along the way. Hopefully, I can keep some of them alive. And faced up against them in the castle, in the newly acquired keep that wrested the control from. Yeah, this guy's dead. 24, 48, maybe not, but 40, 55. Well, you can also stay there. No, I think he's gonna die too. Yeah, okay. You do that, I will try to protect. No. Yeah, all the cases, not very pretty. Not very pretty at all, folks. Well, I don't know. Don't want to leave them too compromised and too open for failure. I could counterattack if I bring half of these guys here, if they can evade attacks. It's very concerning. Only if I had Dwarvish Guardsmen. I just had to tuck it away behind one of the secret quest items or quest branches that they didn't even mention. I mean, if they mentioned, the Dwarvish leader said, help me, Konrad. If you help me, I will bring the Dwarvish Guardsmen to your side. Not just pierce attacks, that is going to help you down the road. And then I say, wow, well, definitely interested. Lead me to your enemy, and I fight them tooth and nail to get those guardsmen. Oh no, that Dwarvish leader didn't even have sense of self-preservation, so he just ran off and got killed by assassins. And now I'm without the guardsmen. And now I'm spending hours playing this game, playing this scenario. Ready to face off against, once again, another grisly death. Right there is your scene. It's a grisly death, no less. Charging. Oh, well, they made it very easy. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah. So 34 times 2 lands. Okay, I didn't know that. Wow. That's unfortunate. But should I try again? Let's try again, folks.